Hey and welcome back. Yeah, we're doing part 8 now. Yeah, I didn't realise the video just ended. So right now we're gonna... Sorry, I'm setting a timer again. So right now we're gonna... we've explored, we've upgraded some of our stuff. I think I'm gonna do the main quest. A few people in there, so... I wanna know where that dude's going. If he comes this way, I'm gonna kill him. That's why I'm not doing this live. Oh, there's a dude right in front of me. Well, it's supposed to be. Don't know. Alright, I'm gonna aim for there. And then go to the airport. That's my plan. Aim for that factory that I haven't found. Oops. Just kind of run into town without thinking then. I don't even know my way out. Right, get out of here. What's in here? Oh. What's this about? Hold on, I want to see if I can craft any shotgun bullets. Nah. Oh, I'm so close though. Ooh, nice little stash. What is this? Responders HQ. Oh, activate sweetheart system monitoring. Charge level full. To initiate pro routine. Purpose and implementation. Raiders keep picking up stash rooms in Monkey Town. I put in some alarms, but sometimes raiders disconnect them. With all these ferals and don't get dangerous to make a routine protocol and check the alarms so you can get the robot to do the job instead. But not just any robot. It's tough and ready some straight to the ski resort. What kind of gang holds up in a ski resort anyway? Ski resort? Lucky at reprogram a law enforcement protector on, painted up in responder colours. Give it a cool name. Enter Steelheart. Streets will never be the same, at least until she has recharged. Okay, so that's like what you got to do for. You can do it on its own, but well. Alright, which... Oh, I'm gonna get that dude. I killed him. Seek revenge. I want revenge on that fudge. They better not steal my loot. They steal my loot, I'm gonna hit him. Oh my god. But I don't get it. If they're wanted, how do you do it then? Because I shot them. Seven caps. It's taking a drop loot. What drop loot? Oh, where are they? I'm coming for you. Well, I'm sorry, but kill me, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, I did kill you, but you're a wanted murderer, so that actually was really fun. I'm not even gonna lie, that was really fun. I need to get back to my camp. Drop off my stuff. On October 23rd, 2077, in what came to be known as the Great War, the world was engulfed in nuclear fire. The United States, a fortunate minority, escaped. Oh, in the United States, a fortunate minority escaped to the safety of great underground vaults. That weren't so safe. Where is, like, oh, there it is. I better change my outfit. I have, like, barely any wood. Oh, I get it, that's my blueprint. Alright, delete blueprint. Does it keep all the stuff inside it as well? I'm not gonna do it because I get what it does now though, the blueprint. This is my first blueprint. So it's stored in my old house. Oh, I like that. I like how it does that. Ooh. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, I do. Collect. Why does it rad me up if I collect it? That's what I don't get. Come on, menu, pop up. Right, menu. Oh, okay. Right, there's a glitch there. Look at that. I make missiles. Jesus. I like how we can actually, you know what I mean, actually do this now. Complicates with my food. I need to get rid of that. And these are what you need. Okay, I made a blueprint now. See? And it has everything I need inside it, which I find kind of cool. Actually, I do like that. You have to keep remaking it. Right, I'm gonna... I think I'm sorted. Got this now? Oh no, wrong thing. Where are you? There. Got this now. Just some ammo. Has to do this. Shut my own it. thought I'd just help him out. You know, we did have a bit of a battle. Yeah, I don't want to go into here, but you know, I will look at it. I just need to walk up here. Not doing it. What are those? I have no idea what those are. Alright, this is the airport. Let's make sure I got food. I used some dilute. And then a dilute stim pack as well. Let's say fire axe. Rolling down airport. Sponders. Arrivals. Yeah, alright, we'll just go in. Hopefully they don't have mega bad dudes that are gonna really hurt us. Oh my god, we don't have long left.
What?
We've literally got like an hour left. We've got, it's like 17 minutes past 12. That wasn't fair, was it? Power armor. Ew. It looks like they've been eaten. That's an exit. Huh. That's okay. I need to get more wood. I need to go to that lumber yard or something. Checking kiosk. There's a note attached to it. It's open. Someone's already done it for us. Do not touch. Oh, alright. Let's just shut that for a second. Oh, cool, pumpkin. Tower cocktail. Fusion cells. Something. It's like an ID badge that we can't get. I've been through that. There is a chemistry station if you do need it and you don't have the supplies. Register for advanced responder training. Okay. We'll come back for that. If we go back, responder database, messages. Ooh. Got some stuff. Trading post. Trade. So I can trade. I can. Why does Magic always have that lowest? It's not fair. That's 5 caps each. I can make it myself, thank you. Fresh and I scribbled it out. Bobby pins 1 cap. Sold out. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the way you go. And then you get up here. They like to hide, don't they, the little buggers? They like to pretend they're these. Fire breathers.
Alright, we're recording. Good. Because now, you can get on record that I think this idea is goddamn loony. I'm not thrilled about sending our people into a place that's actively toxic either. But there are whole towns down there we still haven't reached out to. Welch, Beckley, Bramwell. Bramwell? Come on now. You really think the Hornwrights or the Garahans didn't fly off to some private island the moment the air raid sirens turned on? Most likely they did. But right now we don't know and don't have a safe way of finding out. And that's why I wanted your help, Melody, on how we can get there. Fine. We got a couple of folks from the Charleston Fire Department. have to say about getting set up for those sorts of operations.
Thank you.
Anyone you send into all that smoke's gonna need training, though. Need to be whip smart if they're gonna survive someplace that hostile. And breathing equipment's finicky as hell. A whole lot of care and maintenance if they're gonna be out there for hours, let alone days. You're talking about a whole new division here.
I understand what I'm asking.
Tell you what you ought to do. You ought to give them a name.
A name?
Green Berets, smoke jumpers, Navy SEALs. You want someone to sign up for dangerous duty, needs to be some prestige behind it. You give them a name, a new designation, extra rations maybe. I'll guarantee you get volunteers you're looking for.
Any suggestions?
Maybe jump.
Huh. Well, Gramps was a moonshiner. Made hoops so strong normal folk couldn't come within a quarter mile of it. Everyone called him and his boys the fire breathers. Zillion sons of guns. What about that?
I suppose we don't need to go with the first idea we come up with. But for now, I'd like you to reach out to those firemen. Convince them to get on board with the fire breathers. Let them know it's important. Prestigious.
Oh, Lordy. I think she likes it.
I'll work on getting them a place to train. Charleston Fire Department seems like the natural spot.
Certainly won't have to travel far to get yourselves into trouble.
Good. We should get started. If there's anyone still alive down there, I think they've suffered enough.
Ooh.
You dead!
On his personal log.
It's been a few hours. I can hear them clawing at the door. I locked myself in a storage closet, but I don't think the door opens from the inside. It's okay. Everything is okay. Acute stress reaction. Panic and emotional distress. Breathe. Breathe. I guess it's been 24 hours since the attack. The sound of combat has stopped. They're still outside. I have roughly 8 to 10 weeks. Provided source of fluids. Starvation onset within 10 days. Effects of psychological shock are ongoing, but repressed. I can worry about PTSD later. I believe it's been 3 days. 3 nights. Adrenaline has dissipated. I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry. I still can't unlock the door. Must conserve strength. Using energy to bang on the door or yell has proven wasteful. A source of fluid nourishment
Maria's last words.
My name is Maria Chavez, and I am about to die. The Scorched have overrun our defenses. They're coming for us all. If you find this, please listen carefully. We were called the responders. After the bombs fell, we tried to help people. Maybe I can still help you. The terminal nearby, if it's still there, use it. Learn about the inoculation project. It might just save your life. Oh shit! They're here! They're here! I'm out of time. Read the terminal. Learn about the Scorched. Remember us. And good luck.
So the responders were wiped out by the Scorched. Okay. I'll just grab some water. We'll listen to the holotape by the Overseer. Overseer... Was it Morgantown?
Overseer's log, Morgantown. I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare. Those scorched things are everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn up from the inside out. Vesuvius in reverse. I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my answer. It swooped down from the sky, screeching, breathing, infecting everything. I don't know how to fight this. But we need to consider all our options. Even the nukes. We find the source of this scorched plague and wipe it from the map before it can leave Appalachia. But first things first, we can't let the disease spread to us. Looks like the responders were developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
So, from reading that, we have to read the terminal and learn of the inoculation project. Fire breathers recruiting. I just wanted to remind everyone that the fire breathers unit is always looking for the manpower. If you think you're able to handle our toughest missions and take on the Scorch, then Melody and Maggie would love to meet you. Don't forget, it's a dangerous assignment, comes with benefits. You'll have top priority for both rations and ammunition. We ask the fire breathers to put their lives on the line, and we reward their bravery where we can. The job's not for everyone, but if you think you can handle the recruitment process and training, then I ask you to consider signing up. Chavez. Personal files. Senior members. Chavez, Senior Responder, Assignment Medical Support, Responder to HQ. Claire Hudson, Inoculation Project. Sanjay Kumar, Robot Repair. Melody, Field Manual Project, Black Mountain, Ordnance Works. Jeff Nakamura, Economics and Foraging, Morgantown. Other members: Jeremy Abernathy, Abernathy, Project Supply Trains between responders and local farms, Derek Castle, Rapid Response, Veronica Chang, Rapid Response, Darian Jones, foraging and Black Mountain Ordnance. It says like, it's quite a few. Yeah. They seem very organised. Complaint. We just received another complaint about the Grafton Mayor's office. This time the mayor is being accused of illegal soliciting funds from its re-election campaign. The mayor's assistants originally demanded a contribution in exchange for notarizing documents. This one is more serious than the last three. I'd better check it out. The mayor's assistant allegedly demanded a contribution in exchange for notarizing documents. Follow-up, an officer who was sent to the mayor's office in Grafton, he found some irregularities with the mayor's assistant procedures. A citation was issued to correct the problem. The officer noted that the Grafton mayor claims that there aren't funds to make the changes. Will a judge sort it out? Larkin. Messages. Has anyone seen Larry Pickerman. He's been missing for a couple of days. If you haven't met him, he's about 6 feet tall. He came as like dealing with the Brotherhood. Alright. Volunteers advanced training. Welcome to Responders Headquarters, volunteer. Oh, okay. Setting map coordinates. If volunteers are able to construct portable camps for incoming survivors, the responders are free to focus on their urgent medical needs. Responder Miguel Calvary provides new volunteers and materials used to fortify camps, as well as additional safety tips. Report to his campsite outside of the airport for supplies and hand-on training. Cool. So we need to listen to the, it's called Tentative Plans, we need to listen to the Volunteer Training Camping 101. Cool. Dispense rations. Well, I don't... How can we learn about the inoculation? We must have to go outside then. So we have to learn about the inoculation project. See a lot more shotgun shells. They set up a pretty big base here. didn't seem to work out very well because of the scorched. Miguel's terminal. Let's have a quick looky. We've only got about half an hour left of the seed. Schematics. Download schematics to the remote storage device. Big reports. Miguel's journals. Jesus. Safe control. I don't know what safe it's on about, but oh, here you go. Camp Guide program. Let's play it. Oh, cooking split. Ooh, got some aluminium. Needed that. Toxic Valley. Treasure map. Right, I want to learn about this inoculation, so let's get to it, shall we?
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
No, I don't want to do this event. Here we go. This one is the laboratory. Inoculation project announcement. Whoa. All those just popped up. I don't know why. Study doctrines research. Sorry, I thought something was coming near me. Let's read this more. Folks, I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she's just put it in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough. It looks like an inoculation against the scourge plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Jeff Nakamura. Okay, scorched research. Introduction. Those of us struggling to survive in the post-war world face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable sources of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of these threats, however, compared to the scorched. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, I've spent time observing them and gathering information from those individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the scourge. There are still far more questions than answers, but I believe I have made progress in my understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Details on specific subjects follow. Scorched beasts. Scorch beasts. The name conjures terrifying images of hugely mutated bats that poison the ground and warps living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learn about the Scorch beast from the Brotherhood of Steel, whose soldiers encountered the creature to the southeast. At first nobody believed them. What they were describing could be real. We thought it was a bullshit story giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities. Black wings against a dark, blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. We know far too little about these creatures, but we do know that they aren't strictly nocturnal. They also seem equally willing to move alone or in small groups, but they're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origin. If we ever get hold of one for study, I think we could learn a lot about them. Unfortunately, being anywhere close to a scorch beast is a near certain death sentence, and not just because of the radiation. I'll cover this more in the next entry. The Scorched Plague. I'd love to give a detailed explanation of what the Scorched Plague is and how it works, but right now, we know so little, it just wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures that come in contact with the Scorched Beast sometimes begin to mutate. The victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with the smell of ash. Some kind of biochemical process takes hold at this point. Lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form on the victim's body. The affected creature appears to be covered in smouldering embers. In the case of humans, higher mental functions eventually disappear, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or loved one go through this process is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we're able to gather enough information about the Scorched Plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe, but we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Centre that's in pretty good shape. With the right facilities and a steady supply of Scorch to study, we might just find a way to counter this terrible disease and possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. Anti-Scorch tactics. I hope by now that I've made one point crystal clear. The Scorch are lethal. They are nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at very least contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorch to develop real tactics, but we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarise these points below. If you're fortunate enough to encounter a Scorched beast, likely because it's decided to hunt you, do anything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find an enclosed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched beasts are too big to fit in small spaces. Remember that Scorched beasts emit strong radiation that coupled with their powerful bite could compel you to keep your distance at all costs. If you've got no other choice, you could at least consider using some rad-X before you engage the creature at close range. Scorched humans are savage and deadly. While their ability to speak is limited, don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligence and memory to use guns and other weapons, and they're hostile to just about anything they perceive as a potential threat. Fight the Scorched as you would a raider, albeit one with a deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimize the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know there's not much to go on, but still, so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully it'll help at least a little bit. This concludes my report. Messages. So that's some good. An ounce of prevention. Search for inoculation against the scorched disease. To do this, we have to go to... I don't know what we have to go to. So we have to go quite far. You know, we're in here, we're in Morgantown, we're up here at the airport. We have to go all the way down. There's the poison energy plant. And get to... We have to study Dr. Hudson's research. Which we most certainly are not doing today. Because... I mean... we've literally got 8 minutes until we finish this, and I'm going to finish a bit early. I don't need to play, there's nothing I can do, and I don't want to, there's no way to save exactly where you are, so it kind of puts you up where you last were. But we're just going to go to my camp. Oh, there it is. Find a bloody way out. So, well, I think that concludes the beta until tomorrow, where we play for a couple of hours. You know, it's Sunday, so I've got to be prepared for work, for studying on the Monday. But I really hope you like this. I mean, in beta we can only do so much. I mean, you're time limited, you don't want to explore too much, because you don't want to run out of time on doing other things. But overall, this game is really good. You know, it's kind of like, I remember in, like, I think people said in the first Fallout 1, you had to find a cure for something, or find a gecko or something like that, a water chip or something to save your place, and this is kind of like that same task. You know, like Fallout 4, you had to find your son, yeah, it's a bit more personal. Fallout 3, you know, you were trying to find your father, yes, but you ended up developing clean water. In the second one, you got a gek. In the first one, you got something else. You know, they're not too personal. Fallout 4 was very personal quest. It was very personal. It was very situated around your personalness. Whereas the other Fallout games, there was a personal side of it. You know, like Fallout 3, your dad died. You went to find your dad, but he died, and then you ended up saving like the water and getting purified water, basically, and working with the Brotherhood. Anyway, I do think this so far seems really good. You know, you're following the Overseer. Her personal logs are taking you around the different areas, and you're learning about this plague and these scorched beasts, which seem to be deadlier than than Deathclaws even. But yeah, so I do thank you for watching and being patient with me in these videos. So yeah, thank you, and see you soon.